Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today we are talking about something very special and very important. Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, is calling on the public to send in information for the 2026 WellChild Awards. This is a big moment for families across the United Kingdom because the WellChild Awards are not just about giving trophies. They are about love, they are about strength, they are about children who face serious health challenges every single day and still keep going. Let's talk about what this means. Let's talk about WellChild, and let's talk about why Prince Harry is asking you to take part. Prince Harry has been the patron of WellChild for many years. As a patron, he supports the charity work. He meets families, he listens to their stories, he stands beside children who are fighting difficult medical battles, and now he is encouraging people to nominate amazing children and inspiring health workers for the 2026 WellChild Awards. But first, what is WellChild? WellChild is children's charity based in the UK. Its main goal is simple but powerful. It helps children with complex medical needs to live at home instead of hospitals whenever possible. Some children are born with serious conditions. Some develop illness that need long-term medical care. These children may need machines to help them breathe. They may need feeding tubes. They may need constant monitoring and special care. For many families, this can feel overwhelming. Hospitals are not easy places to live. Children want to be at home, they want to sleep in their beds, to be close to their brothers and sisters, they want to feel safe and comfortable. WellChild works to make this possible. The charity trains nurses and supports families. They provide equipment, they give advice, they offer even emotional support. They help families adjust their homes so children can live there safely. Because home is more than a building, home is comfort, home is love, home is normal life, and that is what WellChild fights for. Now let's talk about the WellChild Awards. The WellChild Awards are held every year. They celebrate seriously ill children and the people who care for them. This award recognizes bravery. They recognize kindness. They recognize strength. The children who are nominated are not chosen because they are famous. They are chosen because of their courage. Some of these children go through treatments every week. Some have had multiple surgeries. Some live with their daily pain, and yet they smile. They go through school when they can. They encourage others. They dream big. The awards also celebrate parents, nurses, and doctors and carers. Because behind every strong child, there is often a strong support. Families who wake up in the night to check machines, nurses who travel long distance to provide home care, community members who stepped in to help. The WellChild Awards shine a light on these quiet heroes. Prince Harry has attended many WellChild Awards ceremonies over the years. He often spent time speaking privately with the children and families. He listens carefully. He kneels down to the eye level. He laughs with them, shares in their emotion. For Prince Harry, this is not just a royal duty, it's something close to his heart. He has said before that the strength of these children inspires him deeply. He has seen how much courage they have, and he believes their stories should be heard. That is why he is now asking people to nominate children and careers for the 2026 awards. So he wants the public to help find the next group of brave young heroes. He wants families across the country to have the chance to be recognized. So how does it work? Anyone can send in nomination. If you know a child with serious medical needs who shows bravery and positivity, you can nominate them. If you know a nurse or a care who goes above and beyond, you can nominate them too. The process is simple. You fill out a form, you tell the child's story, you explain why they deserve recognition. Judges then review the nomination carefully. They look at the impact of each story. They look at courage, they look at resilience, they look at kindness, and then they choose winners for different categories. Each category celebrates something special. For example, there are awards for inspirational children of different age groups. There are awards for outstanding nurses, awards for doctors, awards for volunteers, and every award tells a story. Every award highlights someone who refuses to give up. Imagine being a child who has spent months in hospital. Imagine facing treatment that make you tired and even weak. Imagine missing school, missing birthdays, missing normal childhood moments. Now imagine being told that your bravery matters, that people see your strength, that your strength has inspired others, that's what the WellChild Awards do. They bring hope, they bring recognition, they bring joy. For families who often face difficult days, this event becomes a bright moment, a moment of celebration, a moment of pride. And WellChild works goes beyond the awards. The charity funds specialist children's nurses across the UK. The nurses are trained to care for the children with very complex needs. They help families learn how to use medical equipment at their homes. They provide emergency guidance, offer emotional support, and reduce hospital visits. Because long hospital stays can be very hard on children. Being in hospital can feel lonely, it can feel scary, and it can feel endless. When children can live at home safely, their quality of life improves. They can play in their garden, they can watch even television with their siblings, they can celebrate holidays at home, they can feel like children again. That is the heart of a WellChild's mission, helping children thrive at home. Prince Harry understands the importance of mental strength as well as physical health. When families feel supported, they feel less alone. When children feel seen and celebrated, they feel stronger. By calling for nomination for the 2026 WellChild Awards, Prince Harry is helping spread awareness. He is reminding the public that these children exist, that their stories matter, that their courage deserves recognition. He is encouraging people not to look away from difficult realities, but the steps forward, to nominate, to share, to support. If you are watching this and you know a family facing medical challenges, this is your chance to do something meaningful. Sometimes people feel shy about sharing their story. Sometimes parents think we are just doing our best, we do not need out, but recognition can change lives. It can bring confidence, it can bring encouragement, it can connect families with others who understand their journey. The WellChild Awards are not about competition, they're about celebration, they're about community, they're about shining a light on quiet bravery. Let's talk about impact. When a child receives a WellChild Award, their story often reaches thousands of people. Media outlets share their journey, communities learn about rare medical conditions, people become more understanding, more compassionate, and more aware. This can lead to better support in school, better understanding in neighborhood, better conversation about disability and illness. That is powerful. Awareness creates change. Changes creates better lives. Prince Harry's calls for nomination in all, so a reminder that we all have a role to play. You do not have to be a doctor to help. You do not have to be wealthy to make a difference. Sometimes simply telling someone's story can open doors. Sometimes nominating a child can give them a moment they will never forget. The 2026 WellChild Awards are more than events on a calendar. They are a celebration of human strength. They are a proof that even in the hardest circumstances, hope can shine. And Prince Harry is using his voice to make sure these stories are heard. Let's imagine the award ceremony. Children dressed up for a special evening. Families sitting Family sitting probably, smiles mixed with tears, laughter mixed with emotions. When a child's name is called, the room feels the applause, not because of fame, not because of power, but because of courage. That applause represents thousands of unseen battles, thousands of sleepless nights, thousands of small victories. And for one evening, those battles are honored. WellChild continues to depend on public support. Charities rely on donation, they rely on volunteers, they rely on awareness. When Prince Harry calls for nomination, he is also encouraging people to learn more about the charity's work, to understand the challenges these families face, to support where they can. Even sharing information online can help them. Every voice matters. If you want to nominate someone, visit a WellChild's office website. Read the categories carefully, tell the story honestly, be clear about what makes that child or a career special. Deadlines will be listed on the website, so make sure to check them. Do not wait too long. Stories deserve to be told. In closing, let me remember this: children with complex medical needs are not defined by their illness. They are defined by strength, their dreams, their laughter, their determination. WellChild works every day to make sure these children can live at home, surrounded by love. Prince Harry has as a patron is standing beside them once again by calling for nomination for the 2026 WellChild Awards. He is inviting all of us to take part in something meaningful, to recognize, to celebrate resilience, to show that even in difficult times, community matters. So, if you know a brave child, if you know a devoted nurse, if you know a family who deserve recognition, this is your moment. Nominate them, share their story, help smile, shine a light on true strength. Because every child deserves the chance to thrive at home, and every hero deserves to be seen. Thank you for watching.